Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we're going to be reviewing the Flanders Jacob Pastramius Signature Fretless Jazz. Let's do this. This is the Harley Benton JB-40FL. It's essentially a budget Jocko fretless bass, and this is an absolutely killer instrument for $159. I am absolutely floored by the quality of this particular example. It sounds great, it plays great, it was set up decently out of the box, but with a fresh set of strings and a little fine-tuning on the bridge, this is an absolutely amazing bass. For, again, $159. Manage your expectations, but yes, absolutely killer offering from Harley Benton here. Let's go over the specs of the Harley Benton JB-40FL. The body is made of American ash, and it is quite heavy. This particular example comes in at around 10.6 pounds, so definitely a heavy 4-string, but this does not really suffer from as much neck dive as other jazz basses, even with cheap, heavy tuners, so that goes for something. With the neck, we have a Canadian maple neck with a Pau Ferro skunk stripe. You'll see it when we turn the bass around, as well as a Pau Ferro fretless fingerboard. That's right, this is a fretless, and it's an absolutely killer fretless. Probably the best budget fretless for, like, the price. If you're looking to get a cheap fretless, look no further than this. It's killer. 34-inch scale, 20 fret. We have a 38mm nut width and a 13.7mm radius. It's a very flat fingerboard. However, it's very easy to play. For electronics, we have 2 single-coil Roswell pickups. These are Alnico pickups, a very nice touch for, again, the $159 price point. And we have a Fender-style bridge. There's 2 additional screws that may not be covered if you swap out this bridge, and believe me, we're going to be swapping it in another video. I'm very excited for that. I'll talk more about that later, but we have a nice, cheap bridge that you can swap out because it has the standard 5 inline screw Fender-style bridge attachment. Very nice touch. And just overall, this thing feels beefy. It doesn't feel cheap in the hands, and even the hardware, which is far from the best in the world, is definitely not the worst. The tuners function quite well. The bridge functions well, too. What else is there to say? Let's go ahead and turn this instrument around real quick. Around back, we see the beautiful 3-tone sunburst finish and a 4-screw Fender-style neck attachment. Nothing else back here, because this is a passive instrument. There's no 9-volt battery or no rear cavity route. We also see the back of this Canadian maple neck with the Pau Ferro skunk stripe. A nice little vintage touch for such a cheap instrument. And then up at the headstock, we see our 4 cheap tuners. Again, for weight, this particular example comes in at 10.6 pounds, and that's on the heavy side. I believe most of that is situated in the body as well. And this bass, again, is listed for $159 at Thomann. I'll have that linked down below. I'm not affiliated with Thomann, and I purchased this bass myself. This is not sent to me as a review or anything, so my bass. Now keep in mind, purchasing from Thomann, they do ship worldwide, but shipping may vary depending on where you live. I recommend purchasing more than one bass as they are very inexpensive. This one was $159. I have another Thomann-Bacher, the RB414, which was around $206 or something. And then I got the Beetle bass, all a part of my Harley Benton holiday haul. These 3 together, shipping was $120, which is not bad for 3 instruments shipping internationally. They showed up promptly, undamaged, and I'm actually very satisfied with all 3 examples. But enough talking about this bass. Why don't we go ahead and see how this thing sounds? You all know what you need to do. Go ahead and pinch that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. Thanks. This is such a fun bass. For 159 bucks, why not have a fretless in your stable? And this is definitely a good one to have. Out of the box, these Roswell pickups sound pretty good. Again, especially for the price. Now, when I purchased this bass, it did come with round wound strings, and I continued using round wounds here. These are the Stay in Tune, the SIT, Foundation nickel-plated stainless steel, 45 to 105. So let's listen to both pickups together again with the tone at 100%. The controls are volume, volume, tone, typical jazz bass style. Here's what that sounds like. Very nice vintage style jazz bass growl. I'm impressed. Now let's go ahead and solo these pickups. I'm gonna go ahead and save the best for last, the bridge pickup, which honestly, again, these aren't the best pickups, but they're far from the worst. So we'll start with the neck pickup. I'm gonna take the bridge pickup down. We're gonna get a little bit of single coil hum, but again, not the worst for a $159 instrument plus shipping. Whole lot of fun here, whole lot of fun. Let's go ahead and take the tone down to about 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. Very nice round tone there. I'm going to go ahead and turn the neck pickup down and turn up the bridge pickup. Take the tone back up to 100%. Here's what that sounds like, bridge pickup soloed. You can really kind of get that Jacko-y tone. I would definitely love this as a mod platform, and you know I'm gonna do it. you just know I'm going to do it. So keep an eye out for those videos in the future. I'll talk more about what components I will be using at the end of this video, but for now, let's take the tone down to about 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. I could just jam on this for hours. I mean, this is a fun bass, and it's cheap. It's really cheap. Money-wise, not build quality-wise, it's actually really well built. You don't feel any sort of bumps on the fretboard. I believe this was sanded down real good before it was finished up. There's no actual finish on the fingerboard. It looks unfinished. The back of the neck appears to have a light satin poly. Overall, again, feels very high quality. You can slightly feel the bumps of the fret markers on the side here, but outside of that, like, you know, $159. Now we'll take the tone back up to 100%, bring back the neck pickup into the mix, and have both pickups together. Here's what that sounds like with the tone all the way up. And here's the tone at around 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. Oh yeah, this is fun. What more can I say? This is fun. Get one. Just go get one. I'm not sponsored in any way by Thomann or Harley Benton or anything like that. I have absolutely no skin in the game as to whether or not people buy these or not, but just do it. These are awesome. Now let's take the tone back to around 50%, and I'm going to go through the 3 pickup configurations with my trusty pick. I found my good one, so let's go ahead and do this. Still working on that. Still working on that. Let's go over to the neck pickup now. Again, the tone is at 50%. And here is the bridge pickup with a pick, tone at 50%. I'm going to go ahead and put that away. But yeah, this just sounds great. I am loving the sound of these pickups. Let's go ahead and turn the tone up all the way and slap it in all three configurations. Why not? So that was with both pickups engaged. Let's move over to the neck pickup now. And here is the bridge pickup. Very nice, very nice. And finally, let's go ahead and throw some drums behind this bass. I will use all three pickup configurations, and we will start off with both pickups at 100%. Let's do this. So here are my final thoughts on the Harley Benton JB-40FL, the fretless jazz bass. This is a killer deal. $159 plus shipping and whatever. $159. $159. Ash body, maple neck, Pau Ferro fingerboard, which in my opinion feels a lot better than the Laurel fingerboard offered in the Squire, which is 3 times the price. It's nuts what this is offering. It's nuts. The pickups are fine. They sound great, but I think we can do better, and we will be doing better. I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. But these Roswell pickups sound solid. The electronics work. There's no issues there. The volumes function, the tone knob does its job. 50% sounds a lot different than 100% and 0%, so something is going right there. The bridge has a 5-in-line screw pattern. There are 2 extra screws at the top, so depending on what bridge you use, if you replace this bridge, those screw holes may show, but $159. And this is also like a great candidate to like mess with it, you know, like you could totally try and coat the fretboard if you were trying to do that for the first time, because $159. You wanted to try fretless for the first time? $159. I'm just super impressed with what they're offering here today. So, great job, Harley Benton. I have no idea how you're able to sell these for this price. I did not think I would be so impressed with this particular instrument, yet here I am. So what am I going to rate the Harley Benton JB-40FL? Yeah! I'm going to rate this bass 5 claws out of 5. This is a spectacular offering for $159. It's a little on the heavy side. That's pretty much the only thing I can fault it for. And even then, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not like 12 pounds. I have basses in my stable here that are heavier than this. That being said, a nice strap is probably a good idea for a bass at this weight. But yeah, it sounds great. It plays great. The hardware is serviceable and replaceable with standardized screw patterns. So you could really go to town with this instrument, and we plan on doing so. This bass is going to be part of an upcoming mod series. We are going to be replacing the pickups with a set of Bartolini's, and on top of that, we are going to be replacing the bridge with a Ray Ross bridge. I actually shot another video with the Ray Ross bridge, and no fault of the bridge, I had a string issue, and then I ended up being really frustrated that I had to reshoot it, and I wasn't really satisfied with the results of that particular video. Again, no fault of the bridge is great, so I'm going to try it again on this, and we will do an A-B comparison. So part 1, pickups, part 2, Ray Ross bridge. Those will be linked in the description below if they've already aired. If not, keep an eye out, subscribe, like this video, and let me know what you think about the Harley Benton and JB-40FL, because again, I am really impressed with this. For the price, like, this is a gift too. I mean, you could like get this for like a good friend or something, like. So let me know in the comments down below, if you were to mod this bass, what pickups and what bridge would you use? Again, comments down below, let me know. And other than that, good job, Harley Benton. Good job. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join our Discord channel, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about the Harley Benton JB-40FL. And as always, until we groove again,